This is going in the recording.
Don't wind yourself up, Peter. Just get it out.
Mike's got a story. It's about, I don't know, I forget. It's not so critical.
I'm just gonna stay on him until he pulls himself together. Wow, Peter lost it. Okay, at any rate, I think this is a sensationalistic story meant to get people's attention, but there's really not a whole lot of substance here. As I read, so what they're saying is that research finds that Amazon uses Alexa voice data to target you with ads. I think the implication, and even you guys said this in looking at the story, is that Alexa is listening to you in the background and using anything it hears in its environment to target you. And reading through the story, the way I understand it, basically they're saying Alexa uses your voice searches the same way a browser would use your browser search history.
So I was going to criticize myself and say, I should have read that article rather than just going by the headline. But I actually did read this fucking article, and I still misunderstood it. Like, it was written in a way that you could read it.
Who's the author?
You came in with
Bring it back up. Who's the author?
Yeah, who's the author?
It's not Sleeping Computer. It's Vox or The Verge.
What's his name? I can't see. It's too small.
Jennifer Patterson Toy.
All right, listen, Jennifer. This is not journalism. All right, you need to clean your act up.
Jennifer,
John's coming hard.
On, man? Yeah,
The Verge. You're about to become the next beeping computer.
So the thing that got me was it reads like Alexa is listening to you all the time, and everything you say is being used in targeted ads. But actually, it's just when you search for something, you say, Alexa, what's the price of bananas today? And then you see an ad for bananas. It's used the fact that, and that's being used anyway. It's no difference between voice and text.
That's how I read it. I mean, if I'm wrong, then let us know in the comments. But that's why I say I think this is like totally. And so if you read it technically, that's what they're saying. But again, I just think the implication is that like this horrible conspiratorial thing is happening. And maybe it's just your jaded view of privacy.
Oh, 100%.
Violators.
Yeah, I absolutely
we want
jaded
to believe the worst about Amazon. But really, they just need a break.
It's a good yardstick. If you just assume that they've done the worst, then 99% of the time you'll be right. But occasionally, sorry.
You're being too hard on Amazon. They're just trying to get by in a tough advertising landscape and doing what they need to do.
Well, at least they think about the consumer first. That's what really matters. So
giving them a good experience by giving them ads targeted towards their interests, which it knows all about because it's sitting in their home listening to everything they do or say.
Do you know what? Weirdly, sorry if you were trying to say something, John. But so this week, actually, weirdly enough, I've sort of been coming around to the viewpoint of, well, you know what? Maybe targeted ads would be quite good. Maybe I should allow more tracking cookies and turn on location data more often.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
Maybe Mike's got a point, and what I want is really the AI to know more about me.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly Peter was smoked down.
I like where you're going with this. Finish the thought.
Just crossed my mind. I've been like, maybe I should just give up, succumb to the inevitable.
Well, John saw me even as we were like getting ready for the show. I just as I'm loading these articles, I get pop-ups all the time for stupid cookie stuff, and it's like it's too hard to like customize each one. I just click accept.
Well, yeah, and I think I'm being worn down. I think it's just. Someone asked me like, I've noticed that you click reject all. By the way, why do you do that? What's the difference? And I was like, well, this is what happens.
What's the difference?
And as I was explaining,
you didn't want to just like grab them by the shoulders, like shake them.
I just so many times I've gone through this with my mom, my sister, my dad, people on the street, whatever. And I just am like, you know what? This is exhausting. Maybe I should just give up.
I know.
What does it matter?
You should.
Oh.
You should.
And this is the week that Mike is kind of finally coming around to the fact that tracking everything might not be a good idea.
And Peter's giving up on giving into the futility of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna swap places. Put me in the middle.
Okay.
We'll stick you over on the left-hand side. And I'll be the one talking about the evils of tracking, and you can tell us why it's hopeless and we should just give up.
God. All right. Okay.